Welcome to Marketing Tips Tuesday from Practice Fuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your practice. My name is Brian Devine, and today we are talking about tracking everything on your website. Now, why are we talking about this? Well, it is vital to just about everything you do. So we talk about sort of your stages of creating a very powerful online marketing system. And the very first thing is websites that work. And so there are things that you can and should be doing on your website in order to make sure that everything else you do is working. Okay. So that means that you want to track everything. What I'm talking about here are pixels. Yes, you're probably hearing all these things about pixels not working and the iOS update is just ruining everything. Well, that's really not true because there are other ways to track what's happening on your website. Google Tag Manager works extremely well, and Facebook now makes it really easy to use what's called API so that your server is telling Facebook what's happening instead of a pixel on the iOS device, which is like Apple. So Apple is making it harder and harder to track, but there are solutions that are really not that difficult. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you at least have some tracking on your website, because what happens is when somebody, let's say, lands on a page that is about Invisalign or is about dental implants, whatever it is, if they land on that page, you can now follow them with ads about that specific service that you offer. That means that they are showing an interest in something that you offer that's specific, and then you can now follow them around for the next 90 days with ads, with saying, hey, you seem to be interested in this one thing. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to put this up. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. Now I know you really can't see what I'm pointing to, but I want you to look up into the very top corner where it has this little drop down, and this little guy right here, it is the Facebook Pixel Helper. Now, you probably are going to hopefully see that if you already have this in place, this is great. So you'll see that you have the right pixel. You'll see that you're getting page views, microdata, all this stuff is being tracked. And you can just grab this little thing and it can put it on to your browser. No matter what browser you're using, there are things called extensions. And so just look up the extension for Facebook Pixel Helper. And you can make sure that you are at very least tracking something along the lines of Facebook pixels. And then there's all kinds of ways that you can, based on page view, you could say, hey, if we land on this page, we want to fire off this ad. And on Google has the Google Tag Assistant. Okay, and this, I'm using the legacy one. I like it. So you click record, and then you refresh your page, and you'll see all this kind of stuff coming up, right? And so we've got all these things that we're tagging and we're looking at, and we're making sure these things happen. So we've got a couple of different ones that are firing off at different times. And that is really what the key is that you are getting access to what is happening on your website. Now, they are not these, I'm showing you Google, I'm showing you Facebook. There are other tools that can do this type of tracking, but those tools generally have a cost associated, whereas Facebook and Google do not. So you can just add these and you can start checking to see if it's being tracked on your website. And if it's not, get it on there. So you really want to make sure that you have this in place. This is not difficult. It's not challenging. But if you don't have any technical skills, find someone who does, or give us a call. We'd be happy to help you out. We can always help get these things in place for you. But that's what we do, okay? We make sure that you have all of your foundation in place so that when you start adding more fuel and things go great, and then you can add that rocket fuel and it just explodes your online marketing efforts. All right, that's what I wanted to cover today. Let me know if you have any questions, how we can support you. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Marketing Tips Tuesday from Practice Fuel. That's it for me. Bye for now.